Wrong screen. There we go. Right screen. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hi, Arena. Hi, Tsunami. Hey, that was easy. Haha. How you both doing today? Happy Monday. Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all are staying warm because, oh, buddy, at least for me, it's cold out. I don't know what it is right now. Last I checked, it was 38 outside. So still above freezing at least. Oh, when I woke up this morning, it was 18. According to my phone, negative 7.8 for anybody in not the U.S. Where is everyone, right? Yeah, it's very cold. That dang polar vortex happening again. Yeah, too cold, too cold. Hi, Dicebox, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, it's Monday. It's a Genshin stream. And guess what? It's also sponsored. What does that mean? Not really anything different. Farina, will you please shut up? Thank you, Farina. Not really anything different. Other than if you're new to the game, which none of you are. If someone new pops in, hey, there's a thing there for them. But in the meantime, we here. We chilling. We got regular old Genshin. We got a lot of stuff I gotta do. I'm gunning for CITLALI tonight. Or getting her built up, I tell you. Like, here, I got her at 78 right now. But, oh, just need more of these talismans. Oh, God, the blush for that's a pain in the butt. Ah. Man, if you had too much to drink already, we just started. But soon we'll get her up to 90, and soon have her in my team instead of Waterboy. Yeah, too freaking cold. Too freaking cold. We didn't even get any snow with it. At least I didn't get any snow with it. It would have been nice to, at least have something reasonable with the cold, but no. No. It's just cold air. No cold water. Freaking robbery here, that's what it is. But anyway, that's enough of me griping about the weather and acting like an old man. I got a treat for y'all. How's about we do a quick standard 10 pull? Because, hey, I got 10 of these right now. Why not? What is my pity at anyway for this? I don't remember. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, or 47? Okay. I went too far out. Oops. Let's do that 10 pull. Let's see what we got. We got Orpal. Tassel, book, sword, orb, club, bow. Ooh. Fancy. I've already got one. Sword, bow. Yeah, okay, cool. There we go. Let's burn that bad luck. Maybe that'll help out when certain somebody comes around in a couple days. Or actually, wait. Wrong thing. What's that refresh? Less than a day. Tomorrow. New banner. Which, hey, that's how we'll start on Thursday, I think. Because guess what? Thursday. Another one. Thursday. Open to co-op. Thursday. Exists. I didn't have another thing for Thursday. But anyway. How's about we finish up that Archon quest? It's been here for so long. Almost finished it last night, I swear. Or last night. Last time. Whatever day that was. That's above ground. Why am I thinking I gotta go underground for it? What am I doing? What's wrong with me? Everything, that's what. Alrighty. Is it? Thank you, Paimon. I got tired of Farina complaining about being popular. Mostly, I got tired of Farina complaining. Yep. Hey, we'll switch the cows on. That way we get that air. Alrighty. To the ceremony. What we got, game? What you got for me? Hi, Mavlika. You don't hear the game? What the heck? I checked it earlier and it was saying it was Genshin. It changed on me. What the? Gah. Flippin' Streamlabs, that tells you. Thank you, Arena, for pointing that out.
This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness and loss. But through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to us with the first rain of spring. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, they will always be with us. Their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose to fight with us once again. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all in his organization. But on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration.
Thank you, Capitan. Time to go. Oh, hey, Kinichina, huh?
Strange. Why does no one praise the deeds of the Almighty Dragon Lord? How?
What deeds?
Does no one care about my heroism? A great hero such as myself, forced to remain nameless. Ignorant fools.
Fine. I guess you helped out too.
Well,
Good job.
well. A compliment. After all these years. It's about time you knew your place, lowly servant.
Come on, Gabe.
Hey! Why are you glaring at me? Oof.
Yeah. Good God, huh?
Hey, did you hear? As long as we get permission from our chief, we can leave Natlan as much as we want.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's because the ley lines have been restored, right? And the Lord of the Night is a lot stronger now.
That means we can finally see the outside world for ourselves. I heard that Fontaine has a huge ocean. That is totally my vibe. I can't wait to go see it.
Yeah, Fontaine.
I want to go to
Totally good
Liyue.
there.
The mountains are supposed to be super tall.
Sounds like the makings of a great vacation. Let's start planning. But first, we all promised we would go to the hot springs together. Then we'll be hot springs buddies for life.
Hot springs for life. Oh. Alright, we're getting forced in.
Our hero's here. Is there something you want to discuss?
Oh, buddy. That's a lot there. You know, let's ask about... We'll just go down list. About the stances of the Heavenly Principles and the Shades.
The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Tevat. The ley lines were created by the Heavenly Principles, and it's only with their protection that Tevat is able to nurture all forms of life. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that for ourselves. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. The heavenly principles and the Shades show no mercy in that regard. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple discussion of right versus wrong. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures.
About the Ode of Resurrection somehow taking effect before victory.
Oh, isn't it obvious?
Nope.
The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all.
Ah.
Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral support from everyone in Natlan. Still,
Death can't stop me.
moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of Resurrection.
Death can't stop me. Anyway, about Natlan's Gnosis.
The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked the Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request was granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will let the situation stand. Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared.
Probably a good idea. About the next stop on my journey, though, Malvika.
A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya. So make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Tevat. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed.
Yeah, about the tribe my ancient name will belong to. Yeah, which tribe is that going to belong to?
Tribe? Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how the names of the 6 heroes were inherited.
Yeah.
In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone.
Hydrated.
Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyatt will select someone who shares your character and name them as your successor.
Ah, goody.
Of course, that won't happen for a very long time.
Well, I don't have any other questions for you, Malvika.
The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. Together, we overcame darkness and death to accomplish something truly remarkable.
Hey, let's
As
go.
we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, just as Mawika. Thank you for the respect, understanding, and support every step of the way.
Hell yeah. It was my honor.
An honor we share. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll stay here for now and watch over them.
Well, you know... do have to
When
Aurora to talk
Guthred's
to.
soul possessed my body, all I saw was a dark abyss. The captain carried countless souls within him. It must have taken so much strength to live like that for hundreds of years. For us, his death is something sad. But for him, maybe it finally allowed him to be at peace.
Hi, Shalonin.
The stories of heroes will continue to be passed down from generation to generation. If Natlan faces a crisis again, I'm sure people will look to our story as a source of hope. We've earned our place in history. That's pretty surreal, don't you think?
It's wild. Where's Yan-san? There she is. So I'd say, like, there's one more to talk to. Muscles grow stronger through periods of strain, and people work the same way. Even though the crisis is over, we will still band together for the sake of a new future. Oh, and you should really come to the Collective of Plenty sometime. Especially you, Paimon. Your nutrition plan is already set.
Okay, so you can help Paimon get stronger, right?
Right.
If something like this happens again, Paimon wants to fight by the Traveler's side.
Of course! You've got serious potential. Alrighty. To the statue. To pay respects. Why is the mouse showing up now, actually?
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh,
Fix that real quick.
the battle, right? Even though we won in the end, it cost a lot to get to this point, huh?
Singing your final song with pride, like a hero's march to the other side. Another hydrate? Jeez! Hydrated again. Hi, Orange. How you doing? Also, hi, Hot Rod. How you doing? Damn, Fatui. Hey, I didn't say that earlier. Whoopsie. My bad. This monument commemorates the 1924 brave warrior... 1,924 brave warriors who gave their lives in the war for Natlan. Let's leave this for them. Oh no, she'll do it again. Hey, waypoint. On new adventures! All the way over there. Yoink!
Story! Story! I want to hear a story!
Story time!
Come on! Tell us! Tell us!
Well, you kids don't miss a beat, do you? All right. You can be the first audience for this new tale. Let me know what you think. Now, where to begin?
Yeah, don't make me stay hydrated and healthy. That would be
Want to
absurd.
stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun.
Sure. I said sure.
This is a story of the great heroes of our time.
Thanks for the Lorg Adapt.
There are three great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as the Traveler.
Hey, that's me.
A warrior of great strength, completely immune to the power of the abyss. Most importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave.
Hey.
Someone who treasures those around him. You could call him a natural-born hero.
Yeah, he's super strong! Tell us more!
Hey, just let him finish the story.
Oh, I've been spotted.
The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
Let's see, this is all a little embarrassing, though.
The second hero is also an outlander.
Oh no, I'm getting
Many
drowned.
years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel for the souls of his fallen comrades. His goal was to give them a home and, with that, a chance to be reborn into this world. The third hero is none other than our current Archon, Mawika. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection, which can bring people back from the dead. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins with the arrival of the Traveler in Natlan.
Hit me. Just got a little look at power, like, yep, we did it.
Under his guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well in the pilgrimage and earned her chance at the Night Warden Wars.
And then he just started going through the whole story. Thumbs up! Paimon approves.
Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared.
And bloody, I whooped Gasoithoth's butt. Just
Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send their support to the furthest corner of the Night Kingdom. Hermione became known by all, and everyone began reciting the words that defined its message. In the beginning, there was darkness, until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now settled, and Natlan has entered a new era of peace. The Traveler fought for life, the Captain fought for death, and our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
and thus,
Wow!
peace to
Is there more? Please don't let that be the end.
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll write it all out in even greater detail.
I loved it! This is the best story ever!
Yeah, and Hermione is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Hermione today, okay, guys?
Oh, you wish, Sadko.
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn! I get to be Hermione today!
Aw, they're all fighting over.
So,
Being
no one
mean.
wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Pyro Archon's old news.
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be Hermione for the day?
Alright, I'll be Paimon then.
Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon. A new adventure awaits.
Woo! Oh wow, that was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Hey! We're done with Natlan. Hey, I got an Achievo. And I got so many goodies there. Oh. Give Primo Gems. Give me all the Primo Gems. Let me get ready for that. Okay, let's see here. 645. Build me up in the 30s. Ah, I didn't play. Dang it. But what else we got for me, game? Give me all the hidden primos. Give me... Where are the... Yoink! Free Intertwined Fate, baby. Let's go. Yep. Alright, so let's see here. We're sitting at 30 now. I need another 1,000 to go before I get another full 10 pull. Heck. Ah, well.
There are leaves around.
Now let's go for CITLALI stuff. I want to get this done. Got it. Oh, right. Go over there.
Just the
Alright. That's just the Nightwind. Holy crap, I got a lot to go through still. Wait a minute.
If you wish to hear it.
Oh, travel current. Oh, right, it's in a different spot though. Doi. Was over here, over here. There we go. Calling from the Masters and I went, oh, yeah, I gotta do that too. That's confusing. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go here. Oh, Masters of the Nightwind. Please stop calling.
Wonder if we're allowed in here. Oh, the door opened all by itself. Taking that as a yes. Aw, the Tomi from earlier. It's really here.
That's the one that summoned us.
Then let's go introduce ourselves.
Hey, Toby Sore. I'm Zip.
Hello there.
Hi.
Okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Doesn't look like any cogs are turning in there.
Oh no, it's picking up, Paimon.
Whoops, sorry. No offense intended.
You there! You dare disrespect our elder?
Yeah, Paimon.
Oh, you mean... Oh, I see, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently you are here by invitation. In which case, it's my job to make you feel welcome.
But you should still give Paimon
Some
credit.
introductions are in order. I am Kaholam, one of the priests of our tribe. And this is our Iktomisor elder, the great Tlapokpok-Teets-Tatel, a living totem among the masters of the Nightwind.
I'm gonna need to practice saying that
Whoa,
because I'm gonna
that's
forget that.
quite a tongue twister.
Paimon's on the
In
same
truth,
boat.
we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're welcome to do the same.
Okay, good. I can remember Tlapo. Anyway, we were invited here in a very unusual way.
Ah, I assume you're referring to our elder's special ability.
Yep.
Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries and harbors secrets that even we priests are at a loss to explain. So your reaction is entirely natural. But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two of you to an extremely important task. For this reason, I would like to ask you to undergo a test.
What sort of task? And what kind of test?
If it's all right with you, I'll take you to see our chief. He's in a much better position to answer your questions.
To the chief.
Okay, sure.
Very well. Then please follow me. You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where the chief is. Don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities of our tribe.
Convenient. In. Whoop. Thought I was gonna go forward right away.
Whoa, what was that just now?
The fire rises.
One of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the spirits of our ancestors to seek epiphanies and revelations. The chief is just over there. Please wait here while I have a word with him. I'll just be a moment.
Well, the Masters of the Nightwind are definitely living up to their reputation as the mysterious ones.
No kidding.
All right, I've told the chief why we're here, and now you may speak with him. Right this way.
Lead on. Kaholam.
So, you two are the appointed ones. I am Chief Biram. Welcome, and thank you for your patience.
So tall.
Oh, this is
Unusually
tall.
so. Yes, I am aware, but I assure you, it's no cause for alarm.
But this is the
No,
like
of
10,
course
20
not.
foot tall
Sorry,
guy.
Paimon just reacted without thinking.
Anyway, what's this about us being appointed?
Ah, yes. Kaholam told me about that. As outsiders to our tribe, this is probably the first you've heard of such appointments. I'm sure the whole thing seems very confusing.
Just a bit.
Throughout our history, only members of the Masters of the Nightwind have been appointed to undertake these tasks. This is the first time an outsider has ever been chosen.
Really?
Allow me to explain. Our tribe has an old tradition of recording history in the form of woven scrolls. And not just our own history. We record the legends and heroic feats of all other tribes as well. It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. we treat it as a solemn duty. However, when a major event occurs that affects all of Natlan, we record it on a different kind of scroll, used for this exact purpose. And these scrolls can only be woven by someone of the Ictomisaur Elder's choosing. When the Ictomisaur Elder senses a major change in the ley lines, it will issue a formal declaration to appoint a creator for this scroll.
Whoa, so you mean...
Elder Talapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago, but had not yet designated the scroll weavers until you arrived.
Ah.
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't know the first thing about weaving scrolls.
I don't know the first thing about weaving either.
As a matter of fact, that does not surprise me at all.
How come?
At least he
In the
expected
200 years that Elder Talapo has held this position, none of the appointed ones have ever been experienced scroll weavers.
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events have gone unrecorded?
No. They all submitted scrolls in time, yet each of them claimed it was not their own work, but a gift from the spirits.
Man, this tribe gets more mysterious by the second.
Taro, how's it going?
Yes, well, that is the part that troubles me. The notion that we have to rely on esoteric things like gifts from the spirits to record historical events of such great importance. It is unsettling.
Hello.
Huh. That's pretty surprising to hear, coming from the chief of this tribe.
I can imagine. You probably see the Masters of the Night Wind as a people shrouded in mystery, who pride ourselves on our arcane practices. But I am something of an exception. I may be the chief, but when it comes to our traditions, I'm in fact a proponent of change and reform. I have dedicated my energies to deciphering the many mysteries of our tribe. In doing so, I hope to establish clearer rules that will help sustain our traditions in the future.
Wow, that sounds great! So have you figured out the mystery of the gift from the spirits?
Sadly not. It is something I've been investigating for a long time, but I have yet to uncover what this gift truly refers to. Only a small handful of events over the years have been recorded on these special scrolls, with decades between each one. And by the time the next scroll weaver is appointed, my time as chief will be long gone. I will not be in a position to investigate as thoroughly.
Oh, I thought he was done there, duh. I'm trying to remember. I think I was about to start something, but I had to get further in the Archon quest before I could. So that's probably why I didn't start any of these. Yep, guitar input's there. We're good. Hi, Yoko. How you doing today?
So...
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter, I have made some progress. But the only way I can develop my theories further is with the cooperation of the appointed ones.
And that's why you want to put us through this test.
Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my current hypothesis. It shouldn't take you long, nor will it put you in any danger.
Alright, so what does it involve exactly?
I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test. But first, please wait a moment while I change out of the soul-shielding cloak. This garb is one of our important cultural relics, handed down by generations of chiefs. It is only to be worn when conducting certain ceremonies.
Damn, Guitaro.
Oh!
Please, follow me.
He freaking tall. What the?
Do you see this scroll?
Somebody's
If you touch it, you will enter a hidden space. Today's test is, quite simply, to find a way to escape that space.
Oh, an escape room.
That's it?
I assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you cannot find your own way out, I will of course intervene to bring you back here. But then, we will be no closer to solving this mystery.
We'll give it a try.
Good. Simply touch the scroll to begin the test.
Touch. Alrighty. Oop. Let's go. You're like 5'10", everybody else is like 5 inches 10 feet. Or wait, no, I screwed that up. Never mind. Oh, pretty.
Whoa, we really did get teleported.
But where's the way out?
It seems like this place is completely sealed off. Doesn't look like there's an exit anywhere.
Oh, I get it. He's normal height. Everybody else is a hobbit. It all makes sense now.
Let's take a look around and see what we can find.
You got it, Paimon. What we got around here? Well, what's this? The scroll's purposely been hung in the very middle of the ceiling. Whatever it means, it must be significant. This is a cool scroll. Alright, Loom. There's some sort of a machine here, probably used for weaving. Can I weave at it? Nope. Dang. A large pile of woven scrolls. The thick layer of dust indicates that they've been here a long time. Bonking.
There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before in other tribes. They seem to record historical events. This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Wonder what story it tells.
And dead center of the room, too. Colors are very distinctive, too.
Yeah, you're right. Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that?
Maybe that's how we get out. By seeing things we couldn't see before.
Oh, right. Paimon's with you.
Uh-huh. Activate a unique form. Okay. There we go.
Aha! There is something
Hey.
hiding here. Yep, this looks like our ticket out of this place.
Right, it's that. Been a little while since I used one of these critters. Hey! Free goodies! Also, hey! Hello? Oh. Anything else around here? Nope. Oh wait, it's E. Oh! I goofed. Hey! Hydrate, you got it. Y'all gonna drown me this stream, I see what you onto.
Whew, we finally made it out.
It is just as I thought. You are indeed capable of undertaking this mission.
Paimon, you make that sound like it took us forever to get out of there. Did this prove your theory?
Yes. You saw many distinctive-looking scrolls there, didn't you?
Sure
Quite
did.
distinct.
This specific kind of scroll was left to us by our ancestors. Upon investigation, I discovered what sets it apart is the use of a color not featured in ordinary scrolls. It is a most mysterious color that most people cannot even detect. Now, I myself had to employ special techniques to confirm its existence. Yet there are those who are born with a natural ability to perceive it. And that is why I wanted to test you.
You mean...
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for storing this variety of woven scrolls. Centuries ago, a great shaman by the name of Huitzilin put in place a security measure so that anyone who entered the room without permission will become trapped inside. It exists to this day. And although I have not managed to decipher how it works, I have at least found out how to turn it on and off. Once someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help. Unless they share the great shaman's ability to perceive that strange color.
I did see a certain color in there.
Clearly, you must have this ability, which leads me to believe that our Ictomisaur Elder can sense this ability in people, and that it appoints a scroll weaver on this basis.
Another secret power? Traveler, you are full of mysteries.
What can I say,
Still,
Paimon?
having this ability doesn't change the fact that neither of us know where to start with weaving a scroll.
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind of scroll appears to be largely the same as for an ordinary scroll. The main difference is in the dye that gives it its unique color. If my suspicions are correct, this dye is the key to weaving the scroll, and your special ability is the key to obtaining it. The dyeing process is also a little different from the norm, but I don't anticipate any major issues there. As long as you two can source the dye itself, I can assist with the application.
Cool, we'll follow your lead.
Lead on.
Great! Then please use your abilities to source the necessary ingredients. And in the meantime, I will have someone prepare some fabric for test dyeing. We'll make a few sample pieces to test out my hypothesis. And if that goes well, we can begin the scroll in earnest. If you agree to help, you can expect to be handsomely rewarded once this is all over. So, what are your thoughts?
I think with the ability to help comes the responsibility to do so.
Agreed, especially if there's a reward in it. What is the reward, by the way? Is it food? Paimon hopes it's food.
Paimon always hopes it's
Given
food.
the stakes involved for our tribe, I was thinking a substantial sum of mora would be appropriate. Surely that would be preferable to just a free meal.
I don't know.
More works too. Anyway, how do we go about finding these ingredients? Are we supposed to just keep walking around Natlan until we stumble across them?
Thankfully not. I've already identified a location where I suspect they may be found. And I've arranged for someone to guide you there. Your guide is waiting just outside. You can set off at your leisure.
Then again, you could just offer Paimon, like, multiple free meals. To the next one! To that one! Perfect. It's also underground. I don't need to go anywhere, it's under here. Please, guys, I'll continue going forward.
Time to go.
Please, guys, I'll continue dashing forward. That's all I ask of you. What is... Coming up finally. There we go. Hey, there we go. There's a person to talk to. Hey, Toltec.
I take it you're the ones appointed by Elder Talapo?
You got it.
Yep, and you are...
Call me Toltec. The chief asked me to be your guide for the day. His messengers already filled me in on the situation. So just follow me.
Legendary color. Yeah, I'm yeah, we're teleporting there. Down below. Maybe I should have gone to that one? Up. Oh, it was... God. Thing was hiding it.
So the dye is somewhere in this cave, huh?
This is as far as I can take you. Only the appointed ones may proceed from here.
Why's that?
Kind of a long story. Apparently, there's a certain fruit that grows in this cave, the juice of which can be processed to make an excellent dye. Many years ago, our ancestors set out to make a series of ambitious works of graffiti art. They selected this cave to make them in, presumably due to the availability of the dye. However, they didn't want anyone to see their work before it was completed, and so they sealed off the entrance to control access. To bypass the seal, you have to have mastered the art of color perception, or something like that.
Oh, right.
The strange thing is, our ancestors never removed the seal, even after they finished the graffiti art. Since it was sealed off, the only person who's been inside is the great shaman, CITLALI, and that was 300 years ago. According to her, the artwork tells the story of a hero by the name of Kuntur. But I digress.
Crystal fly?
Sorry, I'm a big fan of graffiti artwork. Once I get talking, I can go on for hours.
Toltec, can we
So
stop
you're sure
almost
you
like
don't want to come with us?
I'll pass. I tried to get in once, but the seal blocked my way. I tried getting my Iktomi to clear it with its powers, but even that didn't work. I guess it's supposed to be a test left there by our ancestors. If you don't pass the test, you're not worthy of viewing their works of art. Don't worry about me, though. I wouldn't be joining you this time even if I was able to get in. Unlike our chief, I don't have the guts to challenge our traditions. This task is specifically appointed to someone by the Iktomi Elder. Who knows what bad things might happen if I got involved?
Fair enough. All right, we'll try not to take too long.
Yeah, Pop and I just need to make a quick side stop. Get these crystal flies. Going around. Got it. Alrighty. Hell in the flippy. I needed those crystal flies. It was more important. Alright, Gaming's dead right now. Because, he got wolfed when I was doing stuffs earlier. Fix
Time to
that.
go.
Thank you, statue. I appreciate you. Okay, back to the site, or the quest. Blink. Another one! I mean, yeah, I was gonna just hit these out of habit. I gotta complain about more iron. Anyway. Hello, chest. Convenient right there. Oh.
Looks like there's no way past. Maybe try the same thing as before?
Like that? There we go.
Hey, it worked! Let's head in and take a look.
Good idea, Paimon.
This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall, right? Now, the only question is, which ones do we pick?
That's probably where my special ability the chief mentioned comes in.
Well, go ahead, try it out.
I need color. Where? There we go. There's the wall. Although, I should've... Damn it. I got a fish at least, so it's not a total loss. But... Alrighty.
You saw something, right? Whatever it was, grab it.
Yep. Less than legible notes. Thank you. Oh. Different than what I thought. You die.
These guys' ancestors made some real works of art here. But based on what we've seen so far, it seems like there should be more to the story. Do you think maybe there's more artwork further inside? Seems kinda strange.
We can go take a look if you want.
Oh, no need. Paimon was just thinking aloud. Toltek's waiting for us, and we have a job to do. So maybe it's best if we head out now.
Maybe, but
Let's head
I'm
back and
curious
meet
too.
up with Toltek.
Toltek's, you know, super into art, so really, if anything, we should just go get Toltek. I probably don't need to still be that dude. Oh, viewpoint. Whoop. Hey! What a pretty sight. Toltek! Does that name sound familiar? It's kind of an album I've listened to before. Well, heck you too, giant spider web. Give wheat.
We're back, and we found the ingredients for the dye.
Sounds like you made it through the seal then. Our Iktomisaur Elder was right about you. It's getting late. Follow me. I'll take us back.
Lead on, Toltek. I'll take us back, he says, but no, I'm stuck here. Back to the Masters of the Night Wind. Wait a minute, that's... Oh, that is an underground one. No, that's not an underground one. Whoop. I've been tricked. The Masters of the Night Wind. Oh, hi, great. Burium. Beerum. Ah.
Toltek has updated me on your progress. Well done. I appreciate your efforts.
Sure thing. Here's the stuff for the dye.
Boom. Here we go. Oh, give.
Soon.
I see. Yes. This is certainly a very different substance from typical dyes. Okay, now let's try our hand at making some samples. The fabric is ready for testing.
Woo! Got it!
What Paimon said.
Please come with me.
Those subtitles. That text didn't match up to what he said. Dagnabbit. To the chamber. Alright, Beer, what you got for us?
Take a look at this. It's a woven scroll made by one of our ancestors. This is the kind of thing we're trying to make.
Ooh!
He's pretty.
The person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin. She lived 200 years ago and was once appointed by the Iktomisaur Elder, like yourselves. She was especially skilled in the art of color manipulation, and of course completed her task with flying colors. This scroll is a record of her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own hand. The quality is simply breathtaking, even compared to other scrolls of this variety. Sadly, since she passed away, all of our Iktomisaur Elder's subsequent appointees have had to rely on the gift from the spirits to complete their work.
But now you're about to revive an older tradition.
That's a good way of putting it. My only quibble with your phrasing would be, it's not just me, but us.
Now Paimon's getting excited.
Let's go. I was thinking he was 10 foot 5.
Bring out the
he's not 10 foot
samples.
5, he's a hobbit. That's the joke I should have made earlier. Heck. Our sister presents samples for test dyeing.
Now, As I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but I am confident you will manage. Just make sure to follow my instructions carefully.
Will do. Let's get started.
The pattern has already been sketched out on the sample, so you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between each step to make sure the colors don't run.
Got it. Let me just shimmy, shimmy, shammy, shammy.
Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear. Next, apply all the remaining dye, and we should see that elusive signature color emerge.
Just notice his ass is a little cracked. Alright, a shimmy, shimmy, shammy, shammy. We'll just shimmy along.
Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it.
I think I goofed up, Paimon.
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed.
Did I mess up somehow? Did I do that?
No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed. It would have made no difference if I'd done it myself.
Then what went wrong?
It could be the weaving technique, or maybe the dye has to be applied in a different way. Oh, whatever the case. It looks like I have failed to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Hey, we tried,
Sorry,
dear.
Paimon wishes we could do more to help.
I am the one who should be apologizing. I made you do so much work, and it was for nothing.
Well, we got an ad break starting up real soon, so we're gonna take a pause on the dialogue here. And also wait for, you know, the ad break to actually start, because I know Twitch is gonna slack a little bit on that. But how y'all doing? Chat, for those of you that are playing Genshin already, who you gotta try to pull for next banner? Since that starts tomorrow. Holy smokes, it's tomorrow that happens already. Ooh, I'm gonna be going for Arlecchino myself. Arlecchino. How's it pronounced? Chino or Kino? Because I swear I've heard it both ways. Or am I totally off and it's something like... Oh god, what's the dumb, goofy way I could say her name? But you know. Who else was it going to be? Clorin. That's who the other one was. Clorin I don't really remember much of. Yeah, I can't remember much of Clorin. I know she was on a banner after I started playing. But I was also like, I was new to the game too, and didn't entirely know what was going on, so... Yeah, but... Yeah, who's excited for the next banner if you do play it? And if you don't play it... Who's ready to see me go for Gamba and be like, ah! Gib person. No, now that I think about it, if I do pull Arlecchino, Cappuccino just feels like the cop-out, but that was the first one I came up with. If I do pull her, what the heck am I going to do with her? Who am I going to pair her, put her in a party with? What would she go good with? If I don't pull her, well, heck, there goes Primos. Actually, where are the other 4 stars going to be? I know there's Lanyan coming out. Let me look that up real quick. I'm curious. Yeah, Clorin, Phase 2. Lanya's release. Chevrus and Rosaria. I still don't have Rosaria. Maybe I'll finally pull Rosaria. I swear, there's been like, I don't know how many banners with Rosaria boosted. Like, at least a few, and I still haven't pulled Rosaria. Granted, I haven't seen Rosaria in like months. A long time. Since early on when I was playing this. Oh yeah, the Chronicled Wish. Right. That's happening too. Now That one I'm thinking of pulling Ganyu. Get my free Ganyu. Or, you know, a free Chi-Chi. I'm kidding. I can't even finish that joke. I'm not pulling Chi-Chi. Well, they got a lot of weapons too, but nah. Go for Ganyu. Going for Coco Goat. Because she was one of the folks early on. I was like, oh yeah, she's pretty. She's cute. I should check the game out. And eventually I did check the game out. But soon... Ooh, it's going on till... Okay, February 11th. Okay. Got a good bit. We got a good few weeks at least to try to pull for her. No big deal. We'll see if that happens. Hey, Hoyo, hey, since you're sponsoring me for this stream and the one on Thursday, want to pass me a bit of luck, please? Welcome back from Bad Break, everybody. Y'all ready to keep these shenanigans going?
I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task. I plan to keep investigating, and will be sure to keep you updated with any progress.
Woo. Don't worry, we're not quitters. Paimon does have a question, though. This whole process of recording history on woven scrolls seems so complicated. Why don't you just write it down instead? You said yourself you're all about change and reform. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to start, don't you think? Writing things down would be easier for everyone, and your records would be more detailed.
Paimon makes a good point.
I think you've perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question, but there's somewhere I need to show you first.
Oh, sure.
Rosaria's okay. Fair. Rosaria would give me a free intertwine, or not intertwine, the standard one. Where are we going? Hello, ghosty buddy. Go back to your ley line, please. Out of the chamber. Let's see here. Where? There. Convenient. Actually, I wonder if I could just warp there instead of having to go out. Ah, well.
Cool. Look at this view. What do you think?
It's gorgeous!
Now, try looking a little further.
Oh, wait, I can't squint my eyes.
Oh, that graffiti!
A model.
In all the years since the founding of our tribe, those colors have been with us every step of the way. It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform. But I also understand there are certain foundational things that we cannot afford to throw away. The foremost of these is the way we record our history.
Oh, that makes sense.
Since the very beginnings, our tribe has always sought to bring color to history. And I have a deep sense that this is one part of our heritage that we should not give up. So, whatever it takes, I must find a way for us to continue producing our traditional woven scrolls.
You're completely right. I'm sorry for what she said earlier. It was out of line.
It's quite all right. I'm just grateful you're able to understand where I'm coming from.
Hey, we're committed to helping you solve this.
Then let us hope that when we next meet, we succeed in reviving this tradition.
Hey, Act 2, complete. To Act 3. Perfect, it's already pointing there. Where are we going? Where's the... We haven't even been in a battle in a while. I don't need to go to the statue. But we gotta glide over there. As the crow flies, baby. Boy, Kazuha's great at glad and flying. Hello.
Huh? What are the Fatui doing here?
Tui?
That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and see what they're up to. Also, how did they get this close to a tribal settlement?
Well, considering what the captain did for Natlan, maybe they've been given a bit more leeway.
Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes.
Yeah.
Still, once a Fatus, always a Fatus. Something seems off seeing them here. Let's go check it out.
Now, Paimon, don't be rude like that. Well, yeah, let's ask them what they're doing. What's up with them? Oh my god! Flowey! Thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders! How you all doing today? For those that don't know me, my name's Zep. I'm some chill dude out here on the internet playing games, guitar, and cooking up a storm. And tonight, we're doing some Genshin stuffs. Doing story stuff, getting them primos, because, oh buddy, tomorrow, new banner. I gotta pull stuff. Flowey, how you doing? How'd your stream go? What'd you stream today? And hope you're doing well. And of course, if you need to get some rest, get some food, get some sleep, get some whatever in, do that. You're good. You got scared a lot. What the heck was scaring you? How dare whatever it was that gets scared you. What scared you though?
What are you guys doing here?
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
RPG Maker horror game called At Home Alone. Whoa. That name makes me think they were partly inspired by the Home Alone movies, but also at the same time, I'm guessing not. Ah, lots of ketchup. Goody. Dang. Oh, heck. Also, wow, that takes me back. I haven't played an RPG Maker horror game in a good long while. God, when was the last one I played or sat down with some buds to play? It's been a while. Don't worry, we'll get you much more Let me try that again. We'll be much more relaxing for ya. We doing chill story stuff. I was poking at RPG Maker a good long while ago. Never did make much of a game in it, but I don't even know if I have any files from when I was poking at it ages ago. Maybe I should try that again. Get some folks together, be like, hey, let's make an RPG Maker game. Just for funsies.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
Paimon, anybody can work for a private employer.
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense. My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudok and his squad. I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill. It seems like the Fatui's reputation in Natlan is quite positive.
Wait, hold on. Back up a moment. He said Fatui. I haven't heard anyone say it like that in a while in this. What the? Dang.
So that's what happened. Then you must be from Fontaine?
Precisely! Montluçon, at your service. I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait. You must be the traveler and his fairy companion.
Oh, you know us?
A golden-haired traveler with a floating companion. There's no mistake. Your exploits in Fontaine have all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
God, I can't wait to do my exploits in Fontaine.
Wow, we're really famous at this point, Traveler.
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two. You see, I have a favor to ask.
Oh, convenient.
So, you chased us all the way to Natlan? That's a little creepy.
You'll be generously rewarded, I promise you.
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear what he has to say?
You know, something tells me we can't escape this one.
Alright, we'll hear your request.
You know the great shaman CITLALI, right? I need her help with something.
Nah. I don't know, CITLALI's never.
Yeah, but the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked?
With her personality, pretty slim. In my party, level 78. I mean, like...
Yeah, CITLALI really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired traveler.
We'll try.
If you manage it, I'll even double your pay.
Why do you need her help?
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to the bottom of that first.
Do tell.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Alie, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Alie. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman CITLALI?
She's the one who works with the colors, right?
Yes. According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, and the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of 7 Colors. According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natlan's history, even from a greater historical perspective. Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none other than a color CITLALI created on the battlefield. The color was extraordinary, illusory in appearance while also seeming to possess physical form. Legend has it that CITLALI used the color to construct a magnificent maze on the battlefield and trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately secure victory.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time. That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. They always end up faring well on the market. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but... Historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all. Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
But if you're just including it in a story collection, why does it matter if it never happened?
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History. Naturally, I need it to be factual. That's why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording past events, so I wanted to consult their records.
Anyone else just intimidated by the Fatui in the background when it wearing the mask with red eyes? No, just me. Okay.
But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history, and they make such a fuss.
According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred relics in addition to historical records. Naturally, outsiders are rarely granted access. Not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Alier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
CITLALI, you mean?
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that CITLALI has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of 7 Colors. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary.
Oh, that's what you want.
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
Phew, buddy.
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you.
We actually should go ask her, Paimon.
Oh,
Dude,
right.
chill after all.
The duty the chief gave us has a lot to do with wheat sealing. Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors might lead us in the right direction. All right, we'll help you convince CITLALI. Just let us do the talking, okay?
Of course.
Alright. To CITLALI's home, where I've never been. To CITLALI's home, which I apparently know where it is.
Time to go.
I think I've even been this way on the map, I think, but oh, CITLALI. Oh, it's just extracting yellow. Hello, red. I saw blue earlier. Oh no, I don't think I've been here before.
So, this is where the great shaman lives? A bit far from civilization, isn't it? I hope the person who pointed us in this direction wasn't mistaken.
For someone like CITLALI, it actually makes a lot of sense.
It's true.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down,
We're here for a reason, Alier. As agreed, you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Hopefully she's not hungover.
Granny Eatsley, wake up! It's already... Well, I don't know what time it is right now in game.
CITLALI? Are you there? We need your help with something!
Knock, knock.
Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home.
Let's try her other name. Granny
Oh,
Eatsley.
Granny Eatsley? Are you home?
Door's thrown open, and you're back with the pungent smell of
Hey,
alcohol.
kid! If you're here to challenge me, book an appointment first.
So CITLALI's a real hermit, huh? Oh.
Traveler!
Hi. Door closes abruptly. You. Yep. She's
Looks like
drunk.
we came at a bad time.
Well, she's not hungover at least.
Are you still there? Just come in. We can talk inside.
Okay.
Well, at least we didn't get turned away.
Oh, CITLALI. Oh my god. It smells like booze in here.
So this is where CITLALI lives.
Oh my god, she cleaned up pretty quickly.
Didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to a great shaman like myself. Besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists.
That's why my desk is
Also,
a mess.
I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
What was she staring at? Oh.
She sure does care a lot about what we think of her.
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my senses to you, you're not still, experiencing the side effects, are you? It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
Just can't get you out of my head. Literally, please get out of my head.
You mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
Oh god, I'm sorry.
What?
Wink. Oh, she heard me call her a hermit. That bothers her? I thought she was above superficial rules of social etiquette. Societal etiquette. Oh, right. I'm clicking it.
I can still hear you, you know.
I'm sorry, CITLALI.
Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts. It was just a simple spell. I used it on you, and now it's on the fritz.
Were you drunk when you used it?
Ah, forget it. Just tell me why you're here.
Makes it more fun.
Well, someone asked us to ask you to be their consultant. They have questions about the history of Natlan.
So they asked the hero of Natlan to put in a good word? Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself with other people's problems.
Yeah, we kind of explained that.
Pay is really good.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
Okay.
She sure doesn't look busy. Paimon knew this wouldn't get us anywhere.
Hey, what if the request comes from me?
From you?
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
We were surprised too. After all, we have no idea how to weave a scroll like that.
I don't know, the first thing about
with
weaving...
Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress. We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color.
Hang on a minute, did she say Chef Biram?
But with Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress.
She did say Chef Biram. You're still way behind. Hick. Hick. Just got almost chapter 1 of Fontaine. Oh. I just rushed ahead to the Natlan quest because limited time Prima Gems. I'm still in, why am I blinking out on the name of it now? I'm still on Act 3. I mean, Chapter 3. Yeah, Chapter 3. Sumeru, thank you! Why couldn't I remember that? Suckmeru. But I got Nahida from there. From a rerun, actually. Also, I still can't get over this. I literally said Chef Biram, not Chief Biram, Chef Biram.
But with Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress.
Right there! She called him Chef. Anyway.
The historical event those men want to ask about also involves color. If you help them, you might end up helping us too.
That's the yard stare from her.
She's giving us that face again. Did Paimon not explain things clearly?
CITLALI, I don't know how
I
to
can't
read,
decide
so.
whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
It's a mere coincidence.
Does that mean you won't help us?
I need to think about it.
And there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
Screw off, Grudok.
You agreed to let us do the talking.
Oh, she mad.
CITLALI.
CITLALI suddenly walks out and you rush after her. Welp. CITLALI, wait.
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Understood.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so... Apologies for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire, so difficult to restrain sometimes.
You're lucky you didn't force CITLALI's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little performance?
Called it.
I
was gonna say something.
I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision. Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel, except 10 times worse. That's all I came out here to say.
Oh!
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a discussion to finish.
You live up to your name, Granny CITLALI. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
Uh-oh.
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part?
Yeah, because someone rushed us.
I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you? I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. You two must have been close. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Teyvat will learn the truth.
Teyvat? That's a vibe.
With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land. Inspiring, don't you think?
It'll be helping me fulfill my duty, and it would mean a lot to your tribe.
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not you. You'll just have to leech what you can.
Hey! CITLALI likes me.
At least she agreed to help.
Enough to help me. Looks like my friendship with CITLALI came in handy after all. I never took her to be the heartless type anyway. I know she understood me saying that. Oh, duh.
Who are you calling heartless?
Not a
you,
problem.
duh.
I always planned to work with the Traveler. So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics we could use to prove it?
Talk at me, why don't you?
I'd like to know too.
Fine. No, no, and no.
Oh, okay.
I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. I've lived a long time, but I'm not a walking encyclopedia. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable. Alier, you had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working together? After all, it appears I can only get Miss CITLALI's help through you.
Back over there. Please, great shaman! Okay, game, I think I found the objective in this area.
You don't seem super invested in this whole thing, CITLALI.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else in my tribe.
But how? Weren't you alive when it happened?
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never told me about it. That's how.
That's like...
But
Actually, no, I'm not gonna say
said the two of you were close friends. The battle was legendary. Why wouldn't Huitzilin tell you about it?
Close friends? More like arch rivals. Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research.
Ooh.
Did you see the graffiti outside my house? That's not my doing. All students from Huitzilin's School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult trial before graduation, defeating me in battle. Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me.
What?
Of course, none of them ever succeeded. So, after Huitzilin's death, her students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of defeating me, all they have to do now is last long enough.
Yeah, that sounds kind of important.
As my rival, Huitzilin only had one achievement that surpassed my own. And that was the Battle of Seven Colors. I can only assume she had some kind of secret technique at her disposal. It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a fast learner. Telling me about the technique is no different than handing it to me on a silver platter. As if she would give away her one advantage.
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, all of that is secondary. Like I said, I'm only here to help you fulfill your duty.
So CITLALI's doing all this for me?
Don't misunderstand. This duty is important for my tribe, too. A great shaman should do her part to see it done.
A great shaman should also be a bit more organized at home. I just pretend I high-five myself in my head.
Excuse you? I fail to see what housekeeping has to do with my duty as a shaman.
Hydrate, you got it.
Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Paimon's having a great time.
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Please, great shaman!
Okay.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. CITLALI used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
CITLALI was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
That's the biggest problem. She had students. Why not pass it down? A technique that powerful? And no shaman since has ever used it?
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool to show it to just anyone.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place?
Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it?
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of history. I'd give up now if I were you. It only gets more ridiculous from here.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about?
Nope.
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful. What should we do?
CITLALI was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The technique she used in the battle must have been her masterpiece. There's every reason to pass it on. Still, if the technique is powerful enough to single-handedly stop an invasion, it also makes sense that her disciples would keep it a secret. We should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm the technique exists, we can deduce certain things about the battle.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to on a whim.
Right. The obsidian altar is off limits to you. But, if I go...
Is there a problem?
Most of CITLALI's students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Or try, at least. I, of course, humiliated them from a young age. Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life. That's not gonna get us any answers.
Yeah, Paimon can see it now.
Run for dear life? It's like CITLALI's some kind of tyrant. Regular marinara or chunky? Ooh. I'm curious about chunky. What's it going with? Like, normally it'd be regular marinara, but since chunky's an option...
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor.
Hey, I'll make sure they don't run away. Besides, who better to fend off a tyrant than the hero of Natlan?
Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, Traveler.
Hell yeah.
Fine. I said I'd help, so I'll help. But don't blame me if it goes wrong.
To Tomato, onion, garlic pieces?
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
Chucky's probably gonna be good like that then.
We appreciate the help.
Alright. To the altar! Where was that? Oh, wait, it's down below. Can I teleport to that one? I can, good.
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Granny Eatsley?
Freaking hell.
What is she doing here?
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Granny panic.
Or is she here to officially take over the tribe?
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests to the end.
Ugh, you talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it? You want their name, don't you? We should just run!
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, with the hero of Natlan here, Granny Eatsley will be on her best behavior.
Sure, whatever you say.
Oh, it's the Traveler and his companion.
Hi.
That does make me feel better. How can we help you?
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited from Huitziling.
Huh. So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed. Sounds like she's finally had enough.
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy, one of us needs to run.
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, CITLALI?
Yeah. She beat them in a duel, so what? There's no reason to be this terrified. CITLALI's someone worthy of love and respect.
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head.
Joke's on you, I didn't say it, I
I'm
thought
Granny
it.
Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? Huh, no one has the guts for that.
Well, I do.
You know what? Forget about your duty. We really need to fix this mind-reading situation.
Nah, I think it's fine the
Sorry
way
to
it is.
disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
Fight?
We're not getting anywhere. What should we do, Traveler?
Let me think about this, Paimon. Oh, hi, it's Lapo. Hey,
Uh-huh.
buddy.
Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Our deepest apologies. Please forgive us.
Hi.
Did Elder Tlapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was... friend?
Friend.
Is Elder Tlapo telling us to treat Granny Eatsley as a friend?
As crazy as it may
That's
seem.
not possible, is it?
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
But Chief!
Chef!
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman. My sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief. I'd rather get this over with.
And a stretch.
Understood. Now, as successors of Huitziling, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley.
How's it going, Shoal? How you doing today?
However, Elder Tlapo's declarations have always showed us the correct path. You would do well to respect his counsel. So, mind your manners and allow Granny Eatsley to ask her questions.
Good thing Elder Tlapo and Chief Biram are on our side.
Ooh, heck. Hope you heal quick, Shoal. Hope it passes by quick for you. been a while.
Hey, he seems pretty happy to see us.
He's
I'm happy
the
to
one
see
who
him,
put
too.
you in charge of the scroll, right?
You got it.
Yeah, Elder Tlapo appointed us to the task.
Elder Tlapo, huh? He's still Claw to me.
Aww. Duh.
Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomisaur Elder now. You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
Hey, who say you can't hug an elder?
So, you already know each other?
Especially cute dinosaur elder.
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was with Celine's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over time, we got to know each other.
Sounds like you and Huitzlin were actually really close to each other.
She only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the only one who dared to try, at least.
She brave.
Well, you've lived a long time. You've probably made a bunch of friends over the years, right?
The more time you have, the more friends you lose.
Oh,
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past.
What is it, Claw?
200 years and you still haven't given up, Claw?
Aw.
I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon, let's go.
Oh, beer him. Oh, 10 foot tall dude.
hey there, Chief Biram.
Ah, beer.
Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the task, huh?
I'm just grateful you haven't forgotten that duty.
That's what we was trying to
Actually,
do.
we have good news. We found another clue.
I'm all ears.
It's the Battle of Seven Colors.
Huitzilin's claim to fame? That sounds promising. But the battle took place hundreds of years ago. An investigation is bound to be difficult.
True, but Granny Eatstily promised to help.
Is that so? Huh. I've tried seeking her help in the past, but I never managed to coax her out. You should cherish this opportunity.
Hey, don't complain! None of the previous chiefs succeeded either.
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention. It was a comment on my own failings.
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to weave the special scroll.
It is my duty, great shaman.
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time. So what's the point of figuring it out for yourself?
If I may, this task concerns the history of Natlan as a whole. And in many ways, history is the memory of a people. Memory is sacred to our tribe. I'm sure a great shaman understands that better than a humble junior like myself. Something this important cannot be left to baseless rumors. I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs of the tribe, Granny Eatstily. Even so, as a priestess, I trust you wouldn't leave something like that to chance.
I get your point.
Mothman real good. Mothman also like 10 feet tall. There's a crack in it, don't worry, he can see through it. But he's also like stupidly tall. Something on your mind, CITLALI?
Of course, the one time I wish you could read my mind, it doesn't work.
Well, yeah, that's why I asked. Chief referred to himself as a humble junior. Maybe CITLALI's worried she looks old? I don't think she looks old.
No,
Slightest.
that's not it.
That's why I wish you could read. I could read your mind, CITLALI. Come on, we've been over this already.
It's not important.
Anyway.
Rest assured, Biram, with my help, the Traveler and Paimon will definitely be able to complete the task.
You have my thanks then.
Ah, yeah, Shoal, take a look real quick. We got, you know, someone about the same height as main character standing. You know, someone of average height. And those just cities already taller. Just saying. Anyway. Yeah, you're right. We short. I don't know, 3 feet tall might be, generous.
So are you here to test whether we're qualified to inherit
Oh, there we
Master
go.
Wheatselian's legacy?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified.
Oh, got him.
But that's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good and answer my questions.
Fine. Ask away.
You've heard of the Battle of 7 Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the very history of our tribe.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
It doesn't surprise me. Natlan has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlanders. After all, everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines. Without witnesses, it's hard to refute detractors.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
Listen, we know you were rivals, but do you really have to question her legacy?
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, Wheatselian most likely used a technique powerful enough to turn the tides of war. I'm sure she was very proud of it. Proud enough to pass it on to her disciples. So, which one of you inherited that technique?
Go on, fess up. Who knows the technique? Oh, dang.
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth. None of us have ever heard of that technique.
Yeah, they got the small masks. The other one they had to make bigger for him.
What's wrong with her?
Well, they made
Why
it
would she let it go extinct?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all her techniques. Mastering just a few already takes a lot of effort. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew into different portions, and pass it down through various individuals. So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheatselian's school of shamanism, what we know isn't the sum of her legacy. Actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques. The family fell on hard times and lost the right to the priesthood. Still could be worth a shot.
But if they inherited Wheatselian's secret technique, shouldn't the family be thriving?
Shoot, that makes a lot of sense now, Shoal.
Well, it's the only thing I can think of.
All right, give me their address.
I'll mark it out on your map.
That doesn't really.
To be honest,
answer the
I'm
CITLALI
not
asked for.
optimistic about the future of this investigation.
You're giving it your blah. You're really giving it your all, though, CITLALI.
That's because the request came from you. You don't know the power of your own words, do you?
Nope. Alrighty, where are we heading? Not that far. Can't everything he learns than Matu-san and the others.
Proving the legitimacy of this battle seems more hopeless by the second.
Nothing we can do about that.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result. Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as well. I'm drawn to matters of historical truth.
That's exactly why I chose to follow you, Monsieur Montluçon.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your opinion. I don't really care whether you continue your investigation. And Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving duty, right?
Yep.
You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. That's understandable. But based on our progress, I'd say this is a dead end.
Yeah.
Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different approach. I'll try to think of another way to help you.
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full. Extra, if that's what it takes.
I think this investigation could help you too, CITLALI.
What makes you say that?
Well, it has to do with Huitzilin's past.
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far, it kinda seems like there's unresolved tension between you two.
You think so?
She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with you non-stop, and never told you about her biggest accomplishment. By figuring out the truth behind the battle, maybe we can finally help you get closure.
Closure? I'd say we're 200 years too late.
Whoops.
But fine, if you want to keep investigating, be my guest.
Ah, that's wonderful news.
Alright, let's go visit the Shaman family.
Woo! Onward! Hello, Shaman family. Man, this has been all story, no fighting.
Are you a Shaman?
Just realized.
Yep, that's me.
Oh, that breaks in.
Huh? Granny Eastly?
Get up! In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eastly. Have we offended you in some other capacity?
Man, this is generational trauma at this point.
Ooh.
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eastly. I still get nightmares about it sometimes.
I wonder what CITLALI looks like in those nightmares.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your questions. I'm going to find somewhere quiet to wait.
Alright, bye, CITLALI.
Okay, so your family studied under Huitziling, right?
Yes, although that pretty much ended with my grandfather's generation, unfortunately. The techniques my family learned from Huitziling didn't have much practical use in terms of tribal affairs, so during my grandfather's time, we quit the priesthood. Turns out, shaman techniques aren't that useful outside the priesthood either. So over time, we abandoned them altogether. Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachings. After all, Huitziling was a genius. None of her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
Do you know which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing my grandfather talk about them, but it's not like I can use them myself.
Just think about it for a sec. Do you remember anything about a technique that can decide the outcome of a battle?
Decide the outcome of a battle? No, I don't remember anything like that. Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. If a technique like that exists, I doubt Huitziling would pass it on to us. You might have better luck asking one of the priests. They're descendants of Huitziling's most gifted students.
Well, looks like we're back where we started.
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors took place. Alier, do you think we have enough to draw a conclusion?
All we have are non-witness accounts. We could put together an interview, but that's not going to hold up in academic circles.
Then we have to keep going.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Yeah, you know about it?
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family. In addition to shaman techniques, Huitziling's stories were passed down to us as well. say what you want about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely paid attention to those stories. And of course, the Battle of Seven Colors is the most exciting story of them all.
We don't need another story. We need something concrete. Does no one in your tribe understand that?
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Really?
How so?
Well, it's Huitzilian's personal account of the event, so it's a lot more detailed. For example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a location known as Chico Mostuk Cave.
Oh, that got her attention.
That means you can tell us where to find it. Have you ever been to this place?
Unfortunately not.
I studied maps of Natlan before we left, Monsieur Montluçon. I don't remember ever seeing such a name.
Could your ancestors be mistaken, Mr. Eshemin?
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism side of things fall by the wayside, but we're serious about these stories. In the words of my grandfather, some things deserve to be passed down more than secret arts.
If Huitzilin's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it even more likely the battle is completely made up.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Heck.
Hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostuk cave?
Oh, yes? Can I clear something up for you?
He's still so nervous about that. Yeah, break's starting, so we're just gonna pause the, words thing. Yeah, that. Anyway, ad break's going. How y'all doing? Take a moment, just get another stretch in. Whew. Ah. I didn't realize this would be so story heavy. And, not as battle focused. But hey, still good. Still good stuff. I ain't gonna complain one bit. Ah, man. Trying to think. What else has been going on in the life of Zep? The answer is, I can't really say a whole heck of a lot. I mean, today was federal holiday, so work was real chill. I'll take that where I can. Yo, buddy. Ain't never gonna have an issue with a chill work day. Ah, itchy. Jeez. Had a pretty boring day at work as well. Hey, at least, you know, these boring days, nice reprieve from the busy days. Whew. I had a nickel for every busy day I had. Okay, I'd be barely making up anything. True and real. Yeah, I wonder how much things are gonna pick up, but hey. New year, we'll see what nonsense happens down the pipeline. We'll see how far everything goes. Yeah. Yeah, some of us got to fish all morning. Oh, I wonder who it could have been. Like, if you saw me playing web fishing, I booted it up, joined a lobby, and wasn't like super actively fishing. It's good chill stuff to background in though. Fish. Ooh. Maybe I should set up the fish stuffs for stream. I gotta look into that. Then again, I also need to actually just start up chat battlers again. That's a cool thing to have going on in the background. Although running that and Genshin while streaming, probably not the best idea. Oh, actually tomorrow, since I'll be playing Persona on my Switch, could probably get away with that then. Which, yeah, starting up Persona 3 soon. If you knew there was web fishing going on, you would have jumped in. Well, it wasn't my web fishing tsunami. It was over in someone else's server. Which, actually, no, wait, we raided into Talk before. I don't know if you followed Talk, but There was a raid Teeves and I did over there. Yeah. Dog's a good guy. Anyway, welcome back from ad break, everybody. Let's get the story going again.
It's been more than 200 years. Huh. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, CITLALI?
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostek Cave is what it was called 200 years ago.
Precisely when Wheat Ceiling was alive. That means, Monsieur Montluçon, we can confirm the original site of the battle. Once we get there, the evidence we need should be at our fingertips.
Fair, Tsunami. Fair.
Just when we thought all hope was lost. I never doubted you, great shaman. Allow me to present you with a gift as thanks.
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Hey, just accept the gifts, CITLALI. You've earned it.
Wait! Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan of light novels, right, CITLALI? Maybe he could get you some that are out of print.
Oh.
Really?
Out of
quick.
print, huh? Sure. Do you have any in mind?
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power is a must. It's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print, but copies of the first edition are exceedingly rare and valuable.
Isekai confirmed as a genre in Genshin, in the Genshin universe. Hydrate, you got it. How you doing, Orange?
I see.
There's also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was Yae Publishing House's attempt at gauging the new market trends. It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekais. The sales speak for themselves.
Is this just a commentary CITLALI's given on Our World and its manga stuff? Because, oh buddy, there have been so many isekais and, phew. Yeah, good point there, Tsunami. This is an isekai.
Actually, Yae Publishing House released a limited edition not too long ago. But it's almost impossible to get. Anyway, I'll take those two.
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that. What were the titles again? Reborn as Kitsune Guji?
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry. You're telling me, as someone who works in publishing, you've never heard of them?
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular genre from Inazuma, I'm afraid I lack your level of expertise.
Amateur.
Just leave the books to me. Don't forget about our pay, though.
Of course. Sounds like a perfect arrangement. Now, there's no time to waste. We should head to the site of the battle right away.
Once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine the actual location. Right now, all we have is a general idea.
Well, I'm sure Miss CITLALI can help us with that.
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and I have important plans tonight. You expect me to work through the night?
Yeah, CITLALI's got light novels to read.
What do you think, Traveler?
Let's break for the day and meet back tomorrow. The battlefield's not going anywhere.
Okay, we'll find a place to rest for the night. When should we meet tomorrow?
He's persistent, huh?
What do you think, CITLALI?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that long?
Yes.
Great shamans have important matters to attend to in the morning.
Like sleeping. I guess it's that she just wants to sleep in.
That's only because I have important tasks to complete at night.
All right, as Miss CITLALI instructed. Let's meet back up tomorrow at noon. We'll be waiting at the exit of the tribal settlement.
Got that good Natland music going.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask, is Granny Eatsley satisfied with my answer?
Yeah, Of course! You really helped us out.
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't offend her somehow.
You're really that scared of her?
She's actually really nice. She's just awkward in social situations.
To be honest, Granny CITLALI almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. Everything we know about her comes from rumors. She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200 years. As a great hero, you're probably the only one who isn't intimidated by her.
Hey. Let me just motion my hand. Nothing else.
Thanks for today, CITLALI.
Wanna grab a meal? My treat.
That's quite considerate of you. All right, let's grab a few drinks. Just like last time.
Oh boy, just like last time.
Didn't you say you had important plans tonight?
What did you think I meant?
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for the past 200 years? Now Paimon's worried about your health.
That's an impressive liver she has. Same place?
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. I know somewhere quiet. We can just buy some drinks and head over.
Perfect.
Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind reading issue. Considering the necessary spell work, I'd rather do it in private.
Ah. Alright, CITLALI, where we head? All the way up there. Golly, so far. Yep.
Time to go.
Oh! Still up! Ah! Cripes, how far up do we have to go? Oh, goody. Here we go. Here's a good spot. Whew. My stamina back. I just gotta make it in time! Ah! Go, 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 go. We got it. Alright, stamina, come back.
One with nature.
Get up there. Get up there. There we go.
Is this the place?
No, further up.
Further up?
Up?
CITLALI leads you to a hot air balloon. Yeah.
Whoa, this is like a secret base.
Oh.
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. So I come here.
Fair, fair.
Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great. The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks.
Ha. Go on. Come on, let's keep going, game. Just about to click it. Glug glug glug. Glug glug glug.
Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand.
Just like last time?
It might take a little longer, actually. I just need to share my senses, make a clean break.
She's doing her performance enhancing.
And that should do it, right?
This really is a one-of-a-kind view. That must be why CITLALI likes to come here. Oh yeah, I gotta click it.
You're not wrong. Hold on. Why do I still hear you in my head?
I don't know.
Oh, did I not separate our senses completely? Maybe using my palm isn't enough? Close your eyes.
Okay.
Oh, please work, please work. A great shaman should be able to handle this.
Is that me reading her mind or just
Okay, what about now?
I think I heard something. Sound like your thoughts.
And now?
It's gone.
Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect, it just flips direction and gets worse.
Was that CITLALI's forehead just now? It was really warm.
That was just to help with the spell. Ah, shoot. I still hear you.
Hello, bird. Take care, bird.
For a human soul, to lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of consciousness without a concept of self.
Oh, she's getting hammered. I'm just seeing tacos. Too.
I read that in a light novel. When it comes to the real world, I think it's pretty accurate.
Is CITLALI drunk? She's not making much sense.
Anyway,
No, Paimon, she's
we'll
sober.
just have to leave it for now.
Hearing the Traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right? You should just tease him. That's what Paimon would do.
Hey. There's that reaction, jeez.
It's just... I'm not good at this. I'm not used to being close to people. Sorry, I said we could be friends, but I guess I'm not ready.
Aww.
I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating, someone people are scared to approach. I don't have to deal with people that way.
But why live like that?
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering. Why do you insist on living so far away? You could easily become a leader of your tribe. Someone everyone loves and respects.
When you live as long as me, a person is like a flower. The color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance, but it doesn't last. With the passing of the seasons, everything withers away. You can try to water it, but it will never bloom again. Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember won't be there. That's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day, just like a flower. Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years, until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
CITLALI.
Like, my approach is different. I choose to remember everyone.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that.
Actually, I might have a long lifespan. I have some truly ancient memories.
Really? Then you should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day.
All the more reason to remember them.
Traveler?
Oh, I have a friend who only lives in my memories now. In fact, he said my memories are the sole proof that she existed in this world. So sometimes I tell myself, as long as I remember every single friend, they will never truly die. Instead, they will live on in the world of my memories. When friends create memories together, there's always something to hold on to. So if you still need time, let me choose to remember you first. Oh, she blushing hard. Sip.
Is something wrong?
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away. It's not like I want to hear you complain about me all the time.
Okay, she's definitely drunk. CITLALI, maybe take it easy? At this rate, you might sleep past noon tomorrow.
I'm not drunk. I remember everything the Traveler said. Just gotta think of a response. I'll think of something.
Uh-oh, not this again. Is she asleep?
I I'm fine. Can get home by myself.
We gotta walk
Is she
her home.
talking in her sleep or talking to us? She seems kind of out of it.
Just kind of, I'm on.
Bye. Gonna walk back alone. Need some time to think.
That ain't walking. Damn, she is hammered. Yeah, she doesn't need us to worry about her. She's always been like this. Oh boy. Whoop. Oh, didn't mean to press that button. 11, huh? And there we go. Yeah, close enough. We'll wait those 2 minutes out. Alrighty. Where are we headed to? Over there.
This should be the place we decided to meet yesterday. Who knows if CITLALI will show up on time? She drank so much last night, she might not even be up yet.
It's true, but she's right there.
Ahem.
Hi, CITLALI.
CITLALI!
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. I mastered the art of moderation long ago. Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. Anyway, I gave everything a lot of thought, and I think you're right about something. The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
So that's why you're here so early.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we head out?
Sure. Hey, you got different recruits.
Just follow me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Of course.
Oop. That away. Yep, down there. I had a hunch. Whew. No dying Kazuha today.
This should be it.
Sound real good.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence needed for publication will be at our fingertips.
Everyone ready?
Let's go. Hey, here we go. Here's that battle. Wind and ice. I do not have anybody good at ice. I see Lolly's getting there, but might give me her on trial. Might. Oh, hi, Door of Resurrection.
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
You're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter. Well, shall we continue?
Onward! Hey, I do get her on trial. Let's go. I wonder if I could have put her in my party and just had
There
two
are weapons here
CITLALIs.
from every tribe in Natlan. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
Wow, you're invested in the Battle of Seven Colors?
Well, it's the reason I came to Natlan in the first place. Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something all grouped together like this. I'd like to cover all our bases.
Suddenly I'm suspicious.
All the bases. You got it.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
Just scratching his belly. Inward.
This wall is in our way!
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Or that. Yoink.
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that? Some kind of color magic?
It's very close to the technique CITLALI might have used.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
That's why it's a
Still,
legend.
what a
Dingus.
terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find.
Dwarf resurrection activated. Let's go.
Get to work!
Whee! Landing pillow.
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must...
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now.
Yep. And
Return to the skies!
there we go. Another thing to grab. Ooh, hello. Yoink. Oop. Okay, I thought there was gonna be fighting, but okay, there was falling. Risk of falling. That's it so far. Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, what was that? What is this place?
Where are we?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
Is this the Night
No.
Kingdom?
This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Correct?
With ceiling?
CITLALI?
What?
Called it.
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this space.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion, it's memory. After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories disappear, their color fades first. That is why color is the best vehicle to wield the power of memory. Guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze. Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them and be trapped here for eternity. So, Be brave, my friends, and march forward.
Onward!
Any ideas, CITLALI?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her talentless students.
Dang.
Follow me.
Onward. Ooh. Can't fool me like that, game. Ah! Damn it.
Take me up!
Game, how could you?
Take me up!
Just let me fall under that? Alright, where we going now?
There are monsters here too?
Hey!
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
Well, I've been too bad, you know, it's well right here. Here we go. And boom! Who else wants to fight? Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Left. Whoop.
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and CITLALI fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics.
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them.
Oh, buddy, let's go. They froze it.
Witness the power of Gua. Huh?
And they melted. Yoink. Onward. Where are you taking us now, game? Whoop. Why, thank you, platforms. How kind of you. Over there!
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad. I'll give her that.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
Boom. Oh, Door of Resurrection activated. What else you got for me, game? What else you throwing at me?
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like the maze!
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Thus speaketh the expert.
Perhaps I could take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
No, you may not.
Denied.
What are you doing?
She said no, dingus.
Ah, you noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
Yep.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat. I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged or destroyed?
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
What's your angle,
But
dingus?
then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place.
What if that was my goal all along?
You son of a...
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe. But make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat.
Nah.
But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
No lies.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye. Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
Dang.
How?
Go on.
Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
Born at the wrong
Calm
time.
down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. We just need to advertise it as written.
Huge.
Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat will think it was our invention first. We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. No one will believe such an innovative product could come from a place like that.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
What if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
Sturdy, how you doing?
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell. I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me!
Hey, glad you're almost well.
Even when the truth is right in front of you.
I'm good. We storying it up.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing, no problem. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your word against mine. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see.
You talk a big game, but did you forget who you're talking to?
Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? And a great shaman who, according to rumor, abandoned her tribe long ago?
Oh, he's got another
From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Ah, the wrath of Granny CITLALI. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Huitzilin was your rival. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. Now, that can change. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell. And in my version, I can erase the Battle of 7 Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
That's not real history.
That's a no, then?
You got it.
Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my Mora.
Done running your mouth? Good. Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you first.
Teach him a lesson and make it stick.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
Easy.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natlan's history?
The captain. You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Regrader?
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system. This aligns with Regrader's interests.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning!
Yeah, this doesn't change anything, Paimon. Just one more guy to beat up.
I don't care who you serve. When it comes to punishment, I don't discriminate.
Oh, she mad.
Dues. Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Oh god, Draconic Mist! Thank you for the raid! Oh crap, I can't really shout you out right now, but thank you for the raid! How you doing? Welcome on in. For those that don't know me, my name's Evan. I'm some chill dude out here on the internet playing games, guitar, and cooking up a storm. And tonight we playing some Genshin. Good buddy. And we whooping. Dang.
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Natlan and Granny CITLALI. They could give Regrader a run for his Mora.
Sounds good. Take care.
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence. Not good.
It's just in Florida.
This is becoming more trouble than it's worth. You're on your own.
Hey, what about our contract? Your boss signed it himself.
Our boss never signed a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
And Grudok walks away alive.
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place, as instructed. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time. Shouldn't be too long now.
Ooh, Arkham Knight. Oh, heck, it's been poorly. Shoot. Hey, at least you had fun, though.
What? This whole place is gonna collapse?
You were supposed to wait until I made it out. Are you trying to kill me?
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
Yeah. Good job, Granny CITLALI.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
Got it.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Another fight?
Wait, don't!
Yeah. Whoop! Okay, game. Showing me the AR. Let me show my adventuring game.
Where are we? Back in the maze? Our surroundings look different, though. What did that Fatui guy do?
Hey, we need to find CITLALI. She's probably somewhere around here, too.
Point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's hurry. If we don't make it out before the cave collapses, we might never be able to leave.
Where could she be?
Let's see. CITLALI! Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do?
Hey, there's the thing there. It's not a special color. It's guiding me.
The special color? The one you saw in that woven scroll? Why would it appear around here?
So time to think about that, Paimon. We gotta go.
You're right. Lead the way, traveler.
Just showing my adventure rank again. Thanks, game.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly.
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this. If you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction. But I can't fault someone for using it as a last resort.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions. You must have the capacity for conscious thought.
Oh.
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long time, my friend.
This is no time for a reunion. The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows differently in this place, but that still doesn't leave us much time. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, CITLALI. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory. There's not much I can do.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. If I create an exit here, I can leave. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natlan. When people leave deep impressions on each other, their memories form connections. These connections are particularly strong between comrades in arms. That is how I created my maze. The connections between the memories were my needle and thread, and the special color was my fabric. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, one without connections, you get a place like this. This space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to alter or construct anything within it, because there are no connections at your disposal.
Yuck.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection. This is my punishment, huh?
Well, at the very least, you have a connection to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to appear in this space.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around. You said it yourself. A memory fragment can't be used to create the connections I need.
CITLALI.
Finally, resolution for CITLALI.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer. Your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me. What I want to know is, why?
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. From your description, it might as well have been a simple color trick. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a foreshadowed event, I'm not happy with the narrative setup.
CITLALI, ever since you learned that technique, you've been able to see a special color, haven't you?
Foreshadowing is a technique used in media to...
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. It's something I discovered in the work of our ancestors. More specifically, you could call it the color of memories. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another person's memories. Yes, The technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, the capacity to add color to someone's memories is where the true value lies. You are fated to live a far longer life than me, CITLALI. I couldn't bear the thought of all those years existing as a blank canvas in your memory. So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Aww.
Your color, you mean?
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory.
Like the Travelers.
When that day comes,
Wait a minute.
you will understand my decision.
So if you still need time, let me choose to remember you first.
I have to get out of here. That's the only way to rescue them.
CITLALI, what are you?
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk.
I have to find her.
Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling you're the one who will be saved this time. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side. The kind of person I could have never anticipated. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night. This means that, even without your tutelage, he can see the color of memories.
What did you say?
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, he unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories. That was enough to guide him to this space. You now have a connection at your disposal. Well, CITLALI, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed, but the rest is a surprise.
Traveler? Traveler!
CITLALI!
That's CITLALI's voice! She's just up ahead!
Found her.
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
CITLALI.
CITLALI!
Paimon! Traveler!
Hi, CITLALI. We finally found you. Let's find a way to get
Hold
out of
my
here.
hand.
Oh my. My hand's bigger than hers by a long shot.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so... Woo! We made it out just in time!
Rude. You're right, I should have saved that for Blue Twitch Tsunami. I'll have to censor that before I post the VOD.
Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape, he would have been crushed.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh?
What about the Fontanians?
They were
One of them
standing
was
a bit
innocent.
further away, right? They probably weren't pulled into the space. Maybe they already made a run for it.
There he is.
Hello.
Hi, Allier.
It's one of Malu Sol's
Earlier.
employees! Quick, restrain him!
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Huh. Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Onward! Chasing that guy down. Hey, Matluson. Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Ictomisaurs! They caught Moluson!
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion. Looks like it's time for that foreshadowing to pay off.
Foreshadowing is
bank balance. No! No!
What's wrong with him?
not his bank balance.
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
Serves him right!
Got him. Hi, Tlapo.
I know, it was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Ooh.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Ictomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive. In the meantime, we have unfinished business, remember?
Right, the special scroll. But the die is buried underneath a bunch of rubble now.
Don't worry, Witzeline's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain everything at my house.
Hey.
Oh, and Traveler?
Oh,
Everything you said about memory, I finally figured out my answer.
Gotham is a hot dog. Man, I kind of want a hot dog. Let me make some hot dogs again.
I knew you'd want to tag along. Let's
soon.
go.
Alright, where? All the way over here. Yep, here. Back to her house. I'll have to stop by a statue at some point, probably. Ah, that's a future set problem. There's speed. Yo, free red on the ground. It's fine, yeah. It's above zero, therefore it's fine.
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Witzeline's technique, your participation is critical.
Ah.
What are you saying, CITLALI?
Follow me.
Oh yeah, right, I gotta grab that. Shoot. I saw it earlier, too. Just spaced out about it. Good music, though.
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
That's a big one.
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe. that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something this important? Why entrust it to me and not one of your students?
Why does CITLALI
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish. I don't have long, CITLALI. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my final request?
Just this once. I understand now, Wheatsealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it.
And that ad break's probably starting up like right now at that timing. But hey, gets us a chance to chill, relax for a bit. Should be done with this bit soon though. Do need me more water, so you know what? Hey, it gets me a perfect chance to show off some art. You know, when the ad's ready to start.
Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
You got it, CITLALI. Not. Claw helps you bring the woven scroll outside. Pretty. So much paint. There's that ad break. Well, yuck.
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time.
Alrighty, I've got auto off, so now I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be RB. Enjoy that art. Hello. Alrighty. I'm back. Wrong screen. There we go. There's the right screen. Whoopsie. You know, I've noticed something. Realized something past few weeks. Yeah, past few weeks. Genshin Mondays have been going on longer than I usually stream during the week. More than 2 hours. But you know what? I'm having a good time with it. I'm enjoying it all. And hey, means to get to chat with you all more. And just sit down and play video games and unwind. Which I can't complain about one bit. And hey, they put a lot in the game too, so you know, why not? Hug. If I could just reach through the monitor and just be like, hug. If only. Ah, well. God. My feet are cold. I don't know why. I'm wearing slippers, got wool socks on. Maybe it's just because I've been sitting so long and not using my feet for much. I have to crank up the heat before I go to bed, though. Ooh. Oh, I need to... Ooh. Right now, 25, okay, not that bad yet, but I need to make sure I got a pipe or a faucet running just to keep stuff from freezing and busting. Pretty chilly there too. Ooh, how chilly is it for you? Hey, welcome back from the ad break, everybody. Tell me, any wacky ads? Let's get the game going again.
I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey.
Ooh, pretty. 18, jeez. That's a bit cooler than me.
When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown.
Tsunami, I think you left off a number there.
Too, where, despite the danger,
I hope you left off a number there.
Hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
That's 3 Celsius, right, Tsunami?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color, too.
Hey. Tsunami, stay warm. Stay inside. Oh, that's such good art.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color, too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
Take care, Huitzlin. We miss you. Oh, buddy! There's a bot I haven't seen in ages. Thank you, Autobot, for stopping that.
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, CITLALI?
Thank you, Narina. Remember the gift from the spirits?
Hold on! You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean... you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits!
Ta-da!
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
Why not just tell them?
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color, right?
Yep.
The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time. And, well, ever since CITLALI died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
I wonder if it was the same bot.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world.
Different bot. Dang. Did some clever schmucks.
But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation.
You mean he never stopped trying to find new friends for you?
I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. But it never got to that point. This time, though, you win, Claw.
Hey! Finally, friends with CITLALI.
Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
Tissue.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief.
He's a pretty
Countless
handkerchief.
people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate too. A memory living on in someone else's head. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory and carry my color in your mind.
Does that mean I'm officially your friend?
Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
You got it.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think? It's only been a few seconds since we made the friendship official.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, CITLALI, if the Traveler's going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
Actually,
gold.
their mark is already there. Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, I finally got to the bottom of it.
It's unfixable.
Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process. Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories.
Oh.
And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
It wasn't the alcohol.
So, you can hear the Traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories? And that's why the Traveler could hear your thoughts too, because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking, but only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the Traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Or...
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again.
Ah!
I knew it.
So, is there a way to stop it?
Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other.
Well, I guess it ain't happening.
Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it.
Poor Paimon.
It'll probably
Left
take
out
some
of it.
time, though. So bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks.
Oh, so you can't turn it off? Well, that's a shame.
A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses with you again.
Oh, goody.
No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Huh?
Poor Paimon. Oh, wait till morning the next day. There's still more. Good enough. I mean, I guess we do have to resolve, you know, the Fatui and what's his name? Chief Bear, or that, yeah, actually, duh. That's probably the more important thing. Duh. Well, might also resolve that.
You did it? Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's 2 years
do
stuck
hope
in
you
there,
share what you learned.
Wow! The scroll is finished already!
Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, Traveler.
Nod. Well, you share everything you learn about the special color while keeping CITLALI's contribution secret.
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. If we want to depict it, a dye derived from people's memories is, of course, the best choice. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this secret technique. From your description, it sounds like learning the technique requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Correct.
Well, yeah.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you described. After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. I cannot take that choice away from you, Traveler.
Hey.
You completed your task admirably. Finding a way to carry on that legacy is now our duty.
Alright, we'll leave that to you.
And please pass along my thanks to Granny CITLALI. We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended, and it turns out he's the reason some among our tribe started to question our history. He hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The recent friction within the tribe is entirely his doing. We now have a record of his crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to investigate when people are already questioning something.
See, I still gotta get through Fontaine, but I at least remember stuff about everything published has to be fact. Because of 1 or 2 of the events. The web events they had going on.
Anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question their history out of nowhere.
Thank you, Biram. We'll be on our way.
Until we meet again.
Until we meet again. Oh, hey, see, all these outside. Cool. Convenient. Oh, just right here. I see Lolly.
You told him everything, right?
Yep, we left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits.
Yeah, but Chief Biram deserves something in return for his hard work.
I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
Uh-oh.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't taken away with his boss?
I mean, he's innocent.
Please, call me Allier. After
Allier.
questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing, so here I am. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first. I'd like to ask some questions about CITLALI. I want people outside of Natlan to hear her story, but my understanding still has some holes.
Questions? Huh! Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity, I assure you. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
He has a point.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
Important plans?
Oh, thank you very much.
Allier conducts a thorough interview, only leaving when CITLALI finally runs out of patience. Oh.
Another day, another drained social battery.
We should probably get going then.
Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Oh, that! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
Books that rare will take some time to find.
Ah, you're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing House in person.
God forbid I guess somewhere in
I
person.
don't need them right away. Just don't forget, okay?
Oh, okay. Phew.
Of course. We'll get them sent to you as soon as we can.
Sent to me? Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger knocking on my door when I'm hungover. Here, just take this.
Oh. Oh. Oh!
And this is?
Her house key, Paimon.
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
Hey! Quest complete. Alrighty. We did that. I got my primos. Yes. Oh, precious primos. Precious materials, too. Oop. Yes, soon. Get CITLALI up to 90. I just need... Yeah, basically. Oh, hey, I can do that. CITLALI's on the path
From
to
this
90.
point on, I will always be by your side. Until the stars diminish, the flames die out, and the smoke dissipates into nothing.
Damn, that's a really good way to say that. Yeah, I've seen a few of those too. Like, the dialogue's different between a male and female traveler with her. Alrighty, so, on that note, we got some story stuffs done. We got bonus story things in. We got primos. Well, I got primos, sorry. I can't share these primos with you. Maybe another day. Granted, I mean, it's not like I have that many I can share. You know. But, on that note...
And I know just the tune to accompany them.
Let's go raid out to
If you wish
somebody.
to hear it.
Who we gonna pester tonight? Who's doing stuff? Who's up for something? Who we raiding? Not Teepsy's ending. Teeps is still going on? Damn. A little surprised. Let's see here. Who we got? Who we got? Who's doing something similar? Is anybody else playing Genshin tonight?
This scenery is wonderful.
Oh.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Alrighty, chat. Got two choices here. Got either more Genshin or just crow things. Or Earthbound. I'll throw that third one out there. Earthbound. Oddballs percent speed runs. Because I don't know which one that is. So 3 choices there. What you all feeling? What you all thinking? What you all in? Genshin? Alrighty, Genshin it is. Gonna raid out to...
Wherever in this world I roam,
Well, let me get those raid
I carry
messages going on,
memories of my
first of all.
home. This blade.
Whoop.
It is the
Gonna raid out
last
to
link I have to
Drazagrim.
the land of my birth.
Doing some Genshin stuffs. And yeah, everybody, thank you all for tuning in, stopping by, all that good stuff. Thank you for showing up. Catch you all next time. Tomorrow, Persona 3 begins. And after that, well, we got Thursday, we got Friday. We got the schedule posted on Discord. Cough, cough. If you want to see more of my nonsense, social media, Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, if you actually use that. I don't know many YouTubers that use Instagram. But few. But yeah, until next time, laters!